Hello students, myself Vidya VM from the Srimata IAS Academy, Vijaypura, and we are proudly the only institution which is providing a exclusive coaching for UPSC preparation both in the language of Kannada as well as English. So do take advantage of our YouTube channel and do subscribe and comment and like our videos. Along with it, even press a bell icon to get a future any of the videos whenever we upload. And I'm happy to serve you as one of faculty from our IAS Academy, and we are going to come up with more session in the future, and one by one we'll talk regarding my subject, that is geography. So before starting with any of the information regarding the geography, first I would like to give some information regarding what has been provided in the syllabus of UPSC, because blindly walking towards some path never goes anywhere. So we always need to have some planning. Before that, we should know what has been provided as a syllabus. So let's see what the UPSC board has kept for us, ಏನೇನು ಇಟ್ಟಿದೆ, ಏನೇನು ನಮಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಓದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಪ್ರಮೋಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೆ UPSC ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನೋಡೋಣ. ಫಸ್ಟ್, the prelims section as well as mains syllabus, what has been mentioned that I had given even this slide. ಮತ್ತೆ ಈ ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾಕೆ ಎರಡು ಪ್ರಿಲಿಮ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಮೇನ್ಸ್ ನಾನು ಕೊಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, UPSC is all about preparing with an integrated manner. ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಬೇರೆ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಪ್ರಿಲಿಮ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಮೇನ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಅಂತ ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ it will lead to a hurry manner of preparation for your main section when you clear the prelims. So I do not want my students to clear the prelims and then look for the syllabus of the mains, but instead let's start the geography in integrated manner itself. ಬಟ್ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಲೈನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಏನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ಕೂಡ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಪ್ರಿಲಿಮ್ಸ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿರುವಂತದ್ದು ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ಜಿಯೋಗ್ರಫಿ, ಫಿಸಿಕಲಿ, ಸೋಷಿಯಲಿ, ಎಕನಾಮಿಕಲಿ, ಜಿಯೋಗ್ರಫಿ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಮತ್ತು ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? Physical geography is nothing but looking at the various aspects which are like various landscapes which are present on the earth. Mountains irbodu, plains irbodu, coastal region irbodu, samudra irbodu, ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾದಂತಹ features which are able to seen on the surface of the earth. Along with it, interior part of the earth, there are many things do exist. And we are going to learn all of these things in the physical geography. Now, they had mentioned as a social geography. Social geography andre enu? As every life is living on the surface of the earth by taking a support of all of the physical geography, because it is interlinked with the physical geography. So we are going to learn even the social geography. Then they had a mentioning of economic geography. Economic geography, why? Because ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸ ಕಾರ್ಯ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ we know much of the resources. ಬೇಕಾಗಿರುವಂತ ರಿಸೋರ್ಸಸ್ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲಿಂದ ತಗೋತೀವಿ? Again from the interior part of the earth, because all of the natural resources occurs in the interior part of the earth. The gems, the jewelries which were made by the gold and the silver occurs from the interior part of the earth. The natural crude oil which comes even from the interior part of the earth. So life has been made easy because as there are much of the many minerals exist in the physical part. Along with it, transportation activity, what we do, the import, export economically, but we are doing it through the oceans. So it is an interlinked subject. That's why they had mentioned that we need to study the social economic aspect of the geography. Along with it, geography of the India is not only important, but instead we need to learn even the geography of the world, because today's the world is interconnected. That is always said by our lovable Prime Minister Narendra Modi as a Vasudeva Kutumbakam is nothing but we all is a family. So we need to learn even the world geography because it impacts on our India also. Next, moving to the main section, they had mentioned as salient features of the world physical geography. As I explained you some of the things, salient features ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ಮಾನ್ಸೂನ್ ಅರೈವಲ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ, ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಬೆಟ್ಟಗಳು ಬೆಳೀತಿದಾವೆ ಅಥವಾ ಎರೋಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದಾವೆ. So these all features matters because it impacts on other regions also. That's why there is no mentioning of a salient features of the physical geography of India, but instead they included as a world's physical geography. Next, they had mentioned distribution of key natural resources across the world. As I said, minerals which has been distributed is not only present in India, but instead we have some of the natural minerals, but we do have a drawback that we do not have much of the minerals. For example, the oil which we keep on importing. Other than that, even many of the minerals we do import and we do export too. So we need to know where all these natural resources do exist. And there is a mentioning of focusing on a South Asia and Indian subcontinent. Yake? Because we are part of a South Asia. And next, the subcontinent ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಭಾರತದ neighboring countries are referred as Indian subcontinents because we are even have a sharing the land borders too, as India is a part of the Asia, so we are going to learn various subcontinents which are linked to India. Next topic they had mentioned in the syllabus is factors responsible for location of a primary, secondary and tertiary industries in the various parts of the world including India. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ region ಅಲ್ಲಿ primary activity ನಡೀತಿದೆಯೋ, for example the agriculture activity comes in the primary sector. Next, the domestication of animals comes in the primary sector. So these were all located across the world also. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾದಂತಹ ಬೆಳೆಗಳು ಬೆಳೀತಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾದಂತಹ development of domestication of animals are taking a place is comes in the primary section. Secondary sector ಗೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ always it is a simple words ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ manufactured products comes in the tertiary secondary sector. ಅಂದ್ರೆ manufacturing industries where they had located is all provided in secondary sector because as we are import dependent and we do many of the export of our processed, might be food, might be any of the technologies, might be the mobile phones, ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾದಂಥದ್ದಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಯಾವ ಮಿನರಲ್ಸ್ನ ಇಂಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಆ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಲೇಡ್ ಟು ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ ರೀಜನ್. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟರ್ಷರಿ ಸೆಕ್ಟರ್ಗೆ ಬಂದರೆ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಸೆಕ್ಟರ್. ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ಬೋದು ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಸೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಸೆಕ್ಟರ್ ವಿಚ್ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ಸ್ ಅ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಟು ಅಸ್, ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಸೆಕ್ಟರ್ ವಿಚ್ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ಸ್ ಅ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಟು ಅಸ್, ಅದರ್ ದೆನ್ ದಟ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನಲ್ sector which provides again a service to many of the industries. So these are comes in the tertiary sectors where they had located is important for us because anything happens in any part of the world will impact definitely on our region also. So we need to study these all subjects, these all topics. Next, moving to next provided information in syllabus is important geophysical phenomena such as earthquake, tsunami, volcanic activity, cyclones. These all are geographical features which occurs and impact in a much larger manner. They do not only disturb the land but instead it also impact largely on the livelihoods. ಸೊ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಈ ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತವೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಈ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಜಿಯೋಗ್ರಫಿಲಿ ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಕ್ರಿಟಿಕಲಿ ಈ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಫೀಚರ್ಸ್ ನ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಆಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಲಾರ್ಜರ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್. And we are also going to learn flora and fauna and effect of such changes. Flora and fauna ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಕಿಂಗ್ಡಮ್, ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಅಗ್ರಿಕಲ್ಚರ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಥವಾ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತವೆ ಲೈವ್ಲಿಹುಡ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಅರ್ತ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ನೋಡುವುದೇ ಫ್ಲೋರಾ ಅಂಡ್ ಫೋನಾ ಅಂಡ್ ದೇರ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ ದ geography ಆರ್ ದ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್ಕೇಪ್. ರೈಟ್. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂತ ಒಂದು ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ನಾವು ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ ರಿಗಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಇದೇ ಪ್ರಕಾರ UPSC ಇಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಹೇಳೋ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ವಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂತ ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಒಂದು ಸಮನಾದ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು ಹಾಗೂ ಎವ್ರಿ ಡೇ ನೀವು ನಿಮ್ಮ ನಾಲೆಜ್ ನ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಮೋರ್ ಈಸಿಯರ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಮೈ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಜಿಯೋಗ್ರಫಿ. ಈಗ ನಾವು ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್ ನ ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನೋಡುವಂತದ್ದು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಜಿಯೋಗ್ರಫಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆ ಜಿಯೋಗ್ರಫಿ ಅನ್ನೋ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇಂದ ತುಂಬಾನೇ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತವೆ. ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾದ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್? ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಸಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರಪೋರ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಇಯರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತೆಗೆದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು. So this slide is providing you the information regarding how much the proportion of questions had been came in the previous years. For example, there you can see from the 2013 to year of 2020, 2013 ಅಲ್ಲಿ increased number of questions, that is highest proportion has reached to more than 20% of the questions. Okay, and the geography as a part of your studies plays a very most important thing. Adar jotegene decreased manner of that cycle also you can see in the 2016 and 17 we seen a less number of questions from the geography, but again there is a sudden increase from the 2017 to 2018, that is the number of questions has jumped from just 8% to directly more than 15%, or more than 15 marks of the questions has been asked from the geography section, and that manner has been continued even till 20. Next, look at in the 2021 question. 2021 year only, the question percentage carrying was 10.7%, whereas in the year of 2022, the number of questions has been increased and proportion has directly increased to 11.5%, which leads to contribution of 23 marks in your prelim section. So you can imagine that how much the geography plays an important role in your examinations. If you look at the cutoff which stops, taking an example of general merit, usually the cutoff stops at a 95 to 110, the range between, and this 20 marks, near to 20 marks adding to your preparation plays a major role. So please study geographically, taking interest in the topic. Each and every topic we're going to look in the upcoming videos. Do subscribe to our channel. We are looking forward for more number of aspirants joining us through these videos and getting knowledge, as we are trying our best to make these videos simple, make this concept simple to make you understand. ಅದು ಅಲ್ಲದೆ ನಾನು ಮೇನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುವಂತಹ ಪ್ರಪೋರ್ಷನ್ ಅನಾಲಿಸಿಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಸ್ತುತಪಡಿಸ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ ಅಗೇನ್ increased and decreased number of questions in the geography, but definitely GS paper 1 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುವಂತಹ geography sections brings you more than 60 marks, I can tell you. ಅಂದ್ರೆ 60 ರಿಂದ 80 marks of questions directly comes and contribute for your questions in the subject of GS first paper. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬರ್ತಿರುವಂತದ್ದು ಯಾಕೆ ನಾವು ಜಿಯೋಗ್ರಫಿನ ಓದಬೇಕು. ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮೊದಲು ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಜಿಯೋಗ್ರಫಿ? ಜಿಯೋಗ್ರಫಿ ಅನ್ನುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ವರ್ಡ್ ಅನ್ನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರುವಂತದ್ದು ಒಬ್ಬರು ಸ್ಕಾಲರ್ಸ್. ದ ನೇಮ್ ಈಸ್ ಎರಾಟೋಸ್ಥೆನೆಸ್. ಎರಾಟೋಸ್ಥೆನೆಸ್ coined this term, coined this word, the geography, back in the BC, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕ್ರಿಸ್ತ ಪೂರ್ವದಲ್ಲೇ ಒಂದು ಜಿಯೋಗ್ರಫಿ ಅನ್ನುವಂತಹ ವರ್ಡ್ ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಇವರು. ಆ ಜಿಯೋಗ್ರಫಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಜಿಯೋ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅರ್ತ್, ಓಕೆ, ಭೂಮಿ. ಜಿಯೋ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಭೂಮಿ, ವೆರಸ್ ಗ್ರಫೋಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್, ಭೂಮಿಯ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕೊಡುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಅ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಜಿಯೋಗ್ರಫಿ. ಜಿಯೋ ಭೂಮಿ, ಭೂಮಿಯ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕೊಡುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ is a description is all about a geography. This is geography term has been derived from the language of Greek. And what is a geography then? Why we need to learn a geography first? Because the life which existed on the surface of the earth is because there are various features are present on the surface of the earth as well as beneath of the earth as well as on the above of the surface of the earth. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, ಒಂದು ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಇನ್ಸೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇಂದ ದೊಡ್ಡದಾಗಿರುವಂತ ಮ್ಯಾಮಲ್, ಅದರ ಜೊತೆಗೇನೆ ಬದುಕುತ್ತಿರುವಂತ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಜೀವಿ ಯಾಕೆ ಬದುಕೋಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯವಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಗುಣಧರ್ಮಗಳು. ಈ ಗುಣಧರ್ಮಗಳು ಬಂದಿರುವುದು ವೇರಿಯಸ್ activities which are happening continuously, and earth is not a static, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇಲ್ಲ. as ages passes there is a development keeps on happening. ಒಂದು ಹುಟ್ಟಿರುವಂತ ಮಗು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಬೆಳೆಯುತ್ತಾ ಬರುತ್ತೋ ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಜಿಯೋಗ್ರಫಿ, ಭೂಮಿ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ಬೆಳೆಯುತ್ತಿರುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಭೂಮಿ ಅದರ ಸೈಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಳೆಯುತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಕೀಪ್ ಆನ್ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಕೀಪ್ ಆನ್ ಎರೋಡಿಂಗ್. Both the activities are happening here. So life made easy because there are many of the protection has been given to the earth from the atmosphere section. So now atmosphere nu ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ geographyಲಿ, which made a life possible. ಅಂಡ್ ಬದುಕುತ್ತಿರುವಂತ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಜೀವಿ ನೆಲದ ಮೇಲೆ ಬದುಕುತ್ತಿರುವಂತದ್ದಾಗಿದ್ರಿಂದ ಮೇಲೆ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು ಅನ್ನೋದು ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ the interior part of the earth, what we are going to witness. Next, what are the benefits of studying this geography? As geography, why we need to study is there is an impact of each and every features which are acting on the geography. For example, different calamities takes a place. ಬೇರೆ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಡನ್ ಆಗಿ there is a coming of a cyclones, ಮಳೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಒಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ, ಒಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಇವರ್ ಡೆಸರ್ಟ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ಡ್ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ಸ್ ಅದೇ. Why this temperature is increased in some place, why there is a coldest region is available, and how they are impacting on life, we need to understand the geography. Next, how we witness the changes occurring on the planet, all the features and how they are impacting not only on the life but instead the interior part of the earth also get disturbed due to the human activities which are continuously happening. It increases the pressure and there is an increased calamities too. Disasters ಆಗ್ತಿರೋದು because pressure is increasing continuously. ಸೊ ಅದರ ಜೊತೆಗೇನೆ ಜಿಯೋಗ್ರಫಿಯನ್ನ past many of the millions of years ago this earth has started evolving. earth evolve ಆಗಿರುವ ಜೊತೆಗೇನೆ as life started coming and evolving along with it, there are different kind of impacts of it. ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಆಗ್ತವೆ, ಅದರಿಂದ ಏನು ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಾವು ಜಿಯೋಗ್ರಫಿನ ಓದೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಜಿಯೋಗ್ರಫಿ? Geography is nothing but the description of the earth, how it acts and interacts with other features. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇವನ್ ನಾವು ಭೂಮಿಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಹೆಸರು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಜಿಯೋಗ್ರಫಿಲಿ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ಸ್. ಅಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿವಾಸ ಸ್ಥಾನ, ಮನುಷ್ಯರು ಮಾನವ ಜನ್ಮದ ಒಂದು ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಸ್ಥಾನ ನಾವು ಕರೆಯುವಂಥದ್ದು ಜಿಯೋಗ್ರಫಿಯಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಮೂವಿಂಗ್, why we need to study, in which all manner we are going to study the geography. Geography is not a single subject, but instead it is a subject which involves the multi-dimensional topics. Multi-dimensional andre ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ we are going to look at even the geology. Geology is nothing but studying the physical features. It might be the mountains, it might be the plainlands, it might be the oceans, or it might be again the plateaus which has been seen on the surface of the earth. Geology is all about studying the different landscapes which are present on the surface of the earth. Along with it, what are the reasons behind building of these kind of structures on the surface of the earth. It might be the depressions, it might be the mountains, it might be different landscapes. Next, the multidimensional subject even include the botany. Botany is nothing but studying different flora and fauna, plant and plant kingdom. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಕೂಡ ಇವನ್ ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಅರ್ತ್. Next, and even the plants do impact in the interior part of the earth. Yake antandre this interior part of the earth, even the roots penetrate inside of it and they leads to again different kind of formation or destruction might be in the interior part of the earth. ಅದರ ಜೊತೆಗೇನೆ ನಾವು ಓದೋದು ಪೆಡಾಲಜಿ. ಪೆಡಾಲಜಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರಿಗಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ದ ಸಾಯಿಲ್. We are going to read regarding the soil which are formed on the surface of the earth. There is red soil, ಕೆಂಪು ಮಣ್ಣು, ಕಪ್ಪು ಮಣ್ಣು, laterite soil, different kind of soils which comes, how they are formed. What is the reason behind formation of this kind of soils? These all comes in the topic of pedology, whereas zoology gives you information regarding the animals, various animals which are present on surface of the earth as well as in the oceans, in the mountain regions also. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬದುಕುತ್ತಿರುವಂತ animals ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಗೆ act ಮಾಡ್ತವೆ, even because the smallest of insects do have an activity. For example, the insects leads to formation of the soil on the surface of the earth. So it is overall impacting on the surface of the earth. Due to that reason, we're going to read these all topics one by one in future upcoming videos. But this, by looking at these all topics, you should not get scared, but instead you should take an interest in this subject of geography. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಇದು ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನೋಡುವಂತದ್ದೇ ಒಂದು ಅದ್ಭುತವಾಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯವಾಗಿದೆ. ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೇನೆ ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಈಚ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಡೀಪರ್ ಮ್ಯಾನರ್. ಇನ್ಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ದ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಕನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ is more than enough one who are not optional students for a geography. Instead, if in case a geology, pedology, botany agli, geology agli, depth manner alli only optional subjects students matra study ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, not the UPSC every aspirant. Now, there are even sister disciplines are included in the geography. As I said in the initial part of this beginning session itself, there is a social impact of geography, there is an economic impact on the geography, there is even we need to look at the history, because ಯಾಕೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾದಂತ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಆಗ್ತಿದಾವೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಯಾವಾಗ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಾವು ಆ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಂದಿನ ಆಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಹಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿನ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾಕೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾದಂತ ಕ್ಲೈಮೇಟ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದಾವೆ, ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾದಂತ ಟೊಪೋಗ್ರಫಿ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಸೊ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಇವನ್ ಸಿ ದ ಹಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಆಫ್ ದ ಜಿಯೋಗ್ರಫಿ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅಂತ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಪೊಲಿಟಿಕಲ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್, ಹೌ ಇಟ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಪೊಲಿಟಿಕಲ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಅ distribution of the geographically, the physical geography into the countries, into the states, into the districts. There is a administration purpose. We had distributed many of the states together forms the India, and many of the districts together forms states. Like that, many of the countries together is formation of a world has taken a place. And politically ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ distribution ಆಗಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ in the preparation of geography. So we even going to look at these topic of political distribution of world. Next, number of phenomena are similar and number of phenomena are dissimilar on the surface of the earth. ಏನು ಈ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಫೆನಾಮಿನಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಫೆನಾಮಿನಾ is nothing but a features which are acting on the surface of the earth. For example, ಒಂದು country India ಅಲ್ಲಿ if there is a mountains are available, on the other part of the world there are mountains too available. There are even plains available. There are even the plateau lands are available. ಯಾಕೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ similarities are present in which part of the earth? It might be USA ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, it might be European nations ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, it might be even the India itself ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು. ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾದಂತಹ phenomena are similar and dissimilar we are going to see in the geography. And it is a geography is studying all regarding the areal differentiation which occurs on the surface of the earth. Areal differentiation, just now I had discussed, it is a study of associations of number of factors. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು associations ಅಂದ್ರೆ land is associated with the many other features too. For example, there is an upper atmosphere exists, there is a beneath, there is again existing of even oceans which are linked to the lands. Along with it, even linkage of your interior part of the earth, which is a reason for even formation of many of the minerals inside of it, even matters. So how they are interconnected and how these associations affect and causes the variations, different features like atmosphere ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ, atmosphere. Next, this is the interior part of the earth ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣದಾಗಿರುವಂತ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದೀನಿ. We are going to look it in the detailed manner in the future upcoming classes also. ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ interior part of the earth ಇದೆ, ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ atmosphere ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು. Examples in the association factors ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ cropping patterns. In India itself, if you go, there is a cultivation of the rice in the northern part of India. There is a cultivation of many of the pulses in southern part of India. ನಾವು ಕೂಡ even rice ಬೆಳಿತೀವಿ, but only in some geographical areas. ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಕಡೆನೂ rice fields ಬೆಳೆಯಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು sugar cane ನ ಬೆಳಿತೀವಿ, ನಾವು pulses ನ ಬೆಳಿತೀವಿ, ನಾವು ಹೂಗಳನ್ನ ಕೂಡ ಬೆಳಿತೀವಿ ಎಕನಾಮಿಕ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿಗೋಸ್ಕರ. ಈ ಬೆಳವಣಿಗೆ ಮಾಡುವಂತ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಅಕ್ರಾಸ್ ದ ರೀಜನ್ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಅದರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಇವು ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತವೆ ಜಿಯೋಗ್ರಫಿಲಿ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ಡ್ ಆರ್ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ಡ್ rainfall is one more example for your associations of the factors. ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ rainfall ಆದಾಗ, ರೀಸೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನೋಡಿದೀವಿ ಫ್ಲಡ್ಸ್ ಆದಾಗ ದೊಡ್ಡ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಸಿಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತವೆ. ಅದೇ ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಇದೇ rainfall ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಅಗೇನ್ it leads to difficulties for the humans to live on that places. Alva? So this is nothing but a integrated study, the geography. Okay? It is study finding a causal event relationships between two phenomena. That is, it might be the rain which is occurring and how this is impacting on the land surface, on the mountains, on the even oceans, ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ differently is all we're going to look in this. And this relationship matters to us because the life which existed is impacted by each and every phenomena, right? So it is all the integrated study of geography. Next, it even explains you regarding the causes and its effects of the relationship, and it helps in interpretation of how to deal with such conditions, right? ನಾವು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾವೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಏನು ಇದರ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So we are going to read it in the manner one by one. So there are physical and human distribution in the geography, as I said in the earlier coverages. Now there is what to study in the geography as a discipline. There are three sets of questions has arisen from it. ಏನು ಓದಬೇಕು ನಾವು geography ಅನ್ನೋದು. First is what. ಏನಂದ್ರೆ what Allah, instead identification of the patterns of natural resources and their cultural features as found over the surface of the earth. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿರುವಂತಹ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ರಿಸೋರ್ಸಸ್ ಇದಾವೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ದಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ಯು ವಾಟ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಟು ವೇರ್, ಎಲ್ಲಿ distribution of these identified features available on which places is all about the geography. Next, if you answered a what ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ಇದಾವೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನೋಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ why these features exist on the surface of the earth and what the relationship exists between them two is important for us. So dear, geography is all about the explanation of different features on the surface of the earth, not only on the surface of the earth but instead whole earth itself. It recognizes the fact that world is system of interdependencies. So this diagrams give you a picture about the lithosphere, that is the land part which consists of the topographies, mountains, plateaus in Nodvala, Adella. Next, atmosphere, as I said, there is one of the envelope provided by the space to protect the many of the lives on the surface of the earth. So we are going to learn even the atmosphere. Next, we are going to learn the hydrosphere. All of these three together are acting on each other as they are interdependent on each other and resulting into formation of the life on the surface of the earth as well as in the hydrosphere, means oceans. Hydrosphere tells you the description regarding the oceans. And next, lithosphere, the land surface, that is surface of the land. Atmosphere, on above the surface of the earth is atmosphere which begins, whereas all of these three together act as a biosphere, which is nothing but a protecting the life which present on the surface. Right? So this session completes here and we're going to look the next continuation part in the next part of our video. Do please comment on whatever the information provided in our these all previous session we conducted, and I'm looking forward to many number of aspirants joining us, so we provide you a future classes and we keep coming on information regarding preparation of UPSC. Next, how to study in along with the many of the aspects making you more easier. And this session, we are ending this session and we're going to begin a next part of this video with the evolution of the earth. So I'm looking forward to you all. Students, please join us for our IAS Mata institution classes and do provide us a support for a growth also. We are providing you a support to grow in the future and become aspirants to the future IAS officers, and we want you to give you as much as information possible and make your studies simpler and easier. Thank you, one and all.